Okay, so hello everyone. It's nice to see so many people here, quite a lot of you actually. I really hope that even more will join. So, hi Rahat, hi Victor. It's really nice to see your messages and your names here. So, my name is Ruta. I am from Mykolas Romeris University in the capital city of Lithuania in Vilnius. And today I have our international student, our international ambassador with me, Tekla from Sakartvelo. So she will share her experience in just a few minutes. And well, now we can start with our presentation. So first of all, I would like to remind you that you can give us questions during the whole presentation. You can give us them in the public chat simply, or you can give us them in the questions and answers field. So this is your choice. Okay, so now, well, let's start. So a bit information about Lithuania, probably at first. I really hope that for the people who are joining this presentation, this fair, they don't need to be taught where is Lithuania, because actually most of us are neighbors. Well, but what can I say is actually that not far from Vilnius, just 26 kilometers north from Vilnius, we have the geographical center of Europe. So that's how you can remember where Lithuania is. It is in the center of Europe. And well, we are, as you can see, a very small country. At the moment, we have almost 3 million inhabitants, well, 2.79. And we are a member of the European Union since 2004. So now the official language in Lithuania is Lithuanian, but I think that, well, also Tekla will not allow me to lie, that most of the people in Lithuania are able to speak in English. Well, if they're, let's say, up to 40 years old, something like that. So I think you will not have problem with the language as well. So, well, that's it about Lithuania then. And now I will give the floor to Tekla. Okay, she will share her experience. So if you have any questions for Tekla also, please write them and we will answer them, because after her speech, Tekla will have to leave us for the classes also. And then after Tekla, we will continue with the presentation of the university. Okay, so please, Tekla, the floor is yours.
First of all, hello everyone. I'm so glad to be here. A little bit about, it's my first year of my classes, and I was one of the unlucky people who started their year in lockdown. I came in Vilnius in October when there was a big lockdown, like massive lockdown, and I had to do all the self-isolation and all that. But university was so generous. They provided me with a pickup from the airport and self-isolation place in the campus, so I was able to see the campus, see the area of near the campus, and not be locked basically in a room. First of all, classes, as Ruta will say in the next slides of the presentation, start in September, and for me it was really scary, because English is not my first language, and it was like really scary for me to meet new people via online fairs and stuff like that. So yeah, but professors were so nice and so generous. They provided us with materials that were really helpful along the classes. We had also a really nice and joyful professors. Actually, our English professor said on our first class that around Christmas we would watch at least one Christmas movie, because we were supposed to be in a joyful Christmas mood. So they kind of broke the ice, and we were like really open with her. So yeah, that's one of the really good professors. They are also really considerate with this whole online situation. Around our exams, they had all meetings like once every week for us to, if we didn't get any material or we were like behind in a couple of classes, we could attend those lectures and kind of catch up with everything. So that was one of the good things. I also since I came here in lockdown, and it's still lockdown basically. We that's what I'm gonna say. It's really easy to adopt because Lithuania is not like a really big city, and people are really friendly. I got lost like gazillion times in the city, and when I asked around, everybody was so nice, and they pointed me to the direction, and they were like really nice. In supermarkets, if you don't understand any of the items that are on the shelves, for example, I asked a couple of them, and this one lady who was really nice, she didn't know the English word for the product, and she Googled it and showed me with the Google translation. And I was in love with the city from the first time I came here because of that. Because in like other countries, it's not this like friendly situation. So yeah, for me that was a really big thing. Even the and we had this big snow. I don't know if some people like snow, and we had like a lot of snow. For example, I am a big lover of snow, and for me snow was like amazing thing. And so the weather is amazing, people are amazing, transportation is really good. Yes, they know English well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ordinary people are really good with English, and English people, and since all of you guys are around Lithuania and like friendly environment for Lithuania, they are really friendly for like everyone basically. That was also strange for me. So yeah, I geniusly decided to pull all-nighters at the beginning of the exams. That didn't go well because it never does, I think. But exams are in some universities that I've seen, exams are really hard to understand, and the pressure that comes with the exams, and like the big chunk of grade that has, it was really scary for me. But the professors helped me so much. They had like we had like individual meetings for that, and like every professor basically, we spent like 2 hours breaking down the topic and building it up again that I didn't understand. So yeah, they are basically amazing. Vilnius is like really beautiful, and around Christmas it was so colorfully decorated, and like the music was all around that, and like everything. Do you have? I'm sorry, Anya. I can't understand the one word there.
I will speak about that later. I'm just
Okay.
answering right now.
Okay. We also have in my program, I'm studying global business and modern marketing, and in my program, like the first semester, I had so many interesting classes, like like really interesting. If you're into like business and marketing and negotiations and stuff like that, the classes are amazing. Like right now, I'm studying like macroeconomics and business statistics and stuff like that, and it's like for me it's like a dream come true basically. um I also wanted to say that yeah, basically every course has their own theme and their own program that really go, it's not like a lot of program that like people cannot absorb fully. It's like good amount of materials that you can actually understand and master basically. So it's like really good. And I think that all of you guys would really like MRU because of these situations. Thank you so much. If you have any question, as I will answer them right now.
Yeah, we can just wait a bit. I saw some
Yeah.
questions. Okay, Beccaris is asking, how can you describe the climate?
For me, I don't know. I think it's an individual thing, but I love it. I love here because I'm from Georgia, so the climate there is really dry and kind of like all year is the sun basically. But here it's like good amount of snow, good amount of rain, good amount of sun, and it's not like really hot or really cold. It's like perfect middle ground, and the sunsets are beautiful, like amazingly
That's
beautiful.
true. Mhm. And Tekla, maybe you can tell us a bit about your application process. Like, was it difficult for you? Because you are doing everything by yourself, yeah, without
Yeah.
agents. So how was it for you? Was it difficult? Was it easy?
My application process was really easy. I contacted some of the administration parties, and they helped me a lot. They like some of the documents that my country couldn't provide or something like that. They were all in to like make it easier for me to do all the application process. Be and sometimes it would get really hard, but then I would email the MRU student support, and they would like break it down everything for me and tell me that, okay, if you don't have this kind of document, do you have this kind of document, and if you don't, and if you don't have this kind of document, do you have this kind of document. And it was like they kind of helped me adopt with all the application files and folders and all that. So yeah, they helped me a lot. So it was really easy for me.
Okay, well, that's great then. So I don't know, do we have any more questions from Tekla? Or we can let Tekla go to the classes and then we will speak about the university more. Actually, all of the questions we will be able to answer later in the
Yeah, in
presentation also.
the
Yeah, so just take your time, whenever you have a question, so then just let us know.
I will also say one more thing. We are doing Instagram takeovers started from today. Tomorrow, I'm sorry, and I myself and some of the other ambassadors will be also be speaking about the university and the country and all that. So Ruta will actually tell you the name of the Instagram account, and if you have any questions at the end, or if you have questions for me, you can just uh, give us the questions there, and I will answer all of them.
Yeah, I will speak about that
So
also a
yeah,
bit later. So I will give you all the details, the dates, and so on. We will have consultations in Ukrainian language, in Russian, in Georgian, in
yeah.
Portuguese. So it's gonna be great. Okay, so well, Tekla, I think then thank you for you
Thank
and
you for
good luck
having
in
me.
your classes. Yeah, so I will then continue from
Yeah,
here. Okay.
yeah. Good luck, you guys.
Okay, so well, thank you for your questions. I believe that there's gonna be even more during my presentation about all the information about our university. So, well, Mykolas Romeris University, in short, it is called MRU. It was established in 1990s, and it was named after Professor Mykolas Romeris, who was a prominent lawyer and actually the founder of Lithuanian constitutional law. And well, so our university actually last year celebrated 30 years anniversary. It is the same 30 years anniversary with Lithuanian independence. So we are really happy to share this kind of important date with our country. So at the moment, we have about 6,000 students, and they are coming from 74 even different countries. So here you can see our 2020 year international students numbers. So as you can see right now, the biggest international students percentage is coming from Ukraine, 19%. Then we have Turkey, we have France, and so on. And well, actually, 74 countries is quite a lot. And we are really proud that this number actually allows us to be named, to be ranked as the best university in internationalization amongst Lithuanian universities. Yeah, so, and of course, that automatically means that we have quite a lot of partnerships all around the world with other universities. So, well, let's say if you want to if you start your studies at MRU, and if you want to, you can choose from a variety of universities or institutions where you can complete your exchange studies for 1 semester or for 2 semesters, or let's say your internship. So you have a choice, of course, for that. So now, well, very shortly, what are the three goals? What are the three main philosophy aspects of MRU? So first of all, we are student-centered university. We really work on the student-centered approach with our academic and career support system, with our mentorship, with our entrepreneurship, and so on. We are also, as I already mentioned, trying as much as we can to be an international university, and so far we are going on the right direction, I think. We are also working on our digitalization, and actually even from the beginning of establishing the university, this was one of our goals. So actually when the pandemic hit, we did not have this kind of panic, you can say, because, well, during 1 week we transferred all our work and all our classes online, and it was not a problem to our university. The classes did not stop for a day at all. So that was really, really great. So now in our university, we have 4 academic units. We have our law school, we have our public security academy, we have faculty of public governance and business, and also faculty of human and social studies. So now, before going into the bachelor, master's, and PhD programs that those 4 academic units offer, I would like to mention also that we offer international joint or double degree programs. This means that students who are studying in those specific programs, they are studying for some part in MRU, in Lithuania, Vilnius, and some part, let's say, in France, yes, we can see, or in Italy, or in Slovakia, or in Ukraine also, or in South Korea. For example, we have this informatics program, informatics and digital contents, where for 2 years you are studying in Lithuania, and then for the 3rd and 4th year you are going to South Korea, to Dongso University, who has really great experience with informatics and animation. Yes, so and these are all of the programs that we are offering for the upcoming year from September. So as you can see, for bachelor degree, we have programs such as branding and advertising management, communication and digital management, marketing. We have digital economy, finances, we have philology, we have psychology, informatics, tourism, social work, and so on. We also have in master degree quite a lot of different law programs. We also have electronic business management, cybersecurity management, we have sports industry management, and so on. As I said, we have MBA and LLM studies. We have mediation and legal tech in LLM, and we have MBA and basketball business administration. All of those programs are 1 year duration. And of course, if you already have the 1st and 2nd cycle studies, you can continue with your doctoral degree. So in the fields of law, management, economics, psychology, education, and philology. So these are the programs that you can choose from. Well, and now there was a question also from Aliyah, yes? So she was asking if we have a foundation program. So what we have is we have a 1 year program of English language minor studies. So this is a program for those who want to improve their English language. It will improve from to B1 level, which is required for bachelor degree studies. So it means that before starting your actual bachelor degree program, you will be studying for 1 year only English language. You will improve your grammar, your vocabulary, your public speaking skills, your writing skills, and so on. So that's an option for you if you think you need some improvement before the studies. Well, and now, if you decided that it's quite interesting for you and that you would like to apply for MRU, so everything is happening online. You don't need to send us any original documents or even scanned documents. You don't need to send them by post. Everything is happening digitally. So what you should do is just to go to apply.mruni.eu, and there you will find an application platform. So what you will have to do there is to submit your application. First of all, to fill in your profile with your personal details, and then to upload the required documents. Now, what are the required documents? So if you are applying for bachelor studies, then we will need to see your secondary education diploma with final grades, or a certificate, how you call it, and a certificate proving your English language proficiency. You can see here what kind of results do we need, but you can also see that if you do not have any certificate, let's say you did not take IELTS, you did not take TOEFL or anything like that, so you can simply book a free of charge MRU online test, and it will help you to evaluate your English language proficiency. We will have your interview. We will have interview, and then we will have your evaluation. So that is an option for you too. And now I just would like to draw attention that depending on the country where you are completing your secondary education, there might be some additional documents required. Let's say some national examinations. For example, in Ukraine, you have your unified examinations, yes, before studying at the university in order to be accepted to the university. Or let's say in Kazakhstan, we have unified national test, yes, so that would be required for our university and actually for all Lithuanian universities as well. Now I can see a question about GPA. So actually it depends on the institution, on your school, on your country where you are graduating. But we are transferring all of your grades to a Lithuanian system. It is a 10 scale system. And then we see if your grade passes the minimum requirement, which is 5.4. But of course, this number does not really say anything to you because most of you have different scale education. Yeah. So if you would like to, you can just write us an email, study@mruni.eu, and we can check your documents and see what kind of minimum requirements can we apply to you. Okay, so now those who are applying for master degree studies, so from you we would need your university bachelor degree diploma and academic transcripts of each study year, not only the final, but from the first one until the second one. And also certificate of English. For master students, the requirements are a bit higher, but again, if you do not have any certificate, you can simply take the language level test online that MRU offers itself. So now all of the documents, if they are already in English or in Russian, they do not have to be translated. It's okay, just an apostille, so that we know that it's an official copy of the document. Now, if the documents are in other languages, let's say in your native language, then we will need an official translation as well. Translation can be done to English language, to Russian language, or to Lithuanian language. And of course, it cannot be done just by you or by your friend who is good in English, let's say. It has to be done by an official sworn translator who has the right to translate these kind of documents. So now the application has already started, and we are accepting applications until May 31st, but there's going to be additional admission for specific countries, and actually all of the countries that should be in this webinar will be able to submit the applications during the additional admission too, so which will be from June 15 to July 25th. And also, if you know already that you will receive some kind of results, let's say in the beginning of August, yeah? So don't be afraid to ask us, because if we already see that, let's say, all of your study results each year, they were perfect, great, yeah, and we are just waiting for the final document to be given to you in August, we can wait for that document as well. So do not worry about these deadlines. They are not that strict as you might think. Yes, and so now the studies in our university usually start from September 1st English language minor studies, those foundation courses, they start from October 1st, yeah? But ordinary studies, bachelor, master, and PhD, they start from 1st of September. And 1 week before September, before the 1st of September, all the time we are inviting our international students to join the introductory week. It is free of charge, and during that week you are receiving quite a lot of information from our faculty, student support, international office, people from migration department, from Vilnius municipality, and so on, just to give you a bit more information about the university. And well, of course, unfortunately, I have to speak a bit about the COVID-19 situation. I wish it was finished already, but unfortunately not yet. So at the moment, the studies in Lithuania in all higher education institutions are happening online. Even I am working from home too as an administrator of the studies. So we really hope that from, I don't know, maybe April, we will be back at the university. So, and of course, for the next year from September, for now, we are planning to conduct all of the classes on campus physically. But again, you never know. We don't know what will be the situation. So as Tekla said, also you might have to spend, let's say, 1 semester with online studies. But well, let's hope for the best. Okay, how many programs can we apply? I can see a question. So actually, during one application, you can apply for 3 different programs. And there's going to be only one application fee. You do not have to pay application fee for each program. You just have to pay for one application and you choose 3 different programs. Or if you want only one. Okay, so now let's move on to a more interesting part for most of you, yeah? Scholarships that are available. So actually, again, I will mention your countries. These countries that are in this webinar probably have the most possibilities in our university to receive a scholarship. And some of the scholarships can be provided to students regardless of their country, regardless of the study cycle, is it bachelor or is it master's? So let's say MRU Senate scholarship or MRU incentive scholarship. So these ones are given to students who have perfect learning results, who are active in our university activities, or maybe let's say in some sports activity, and this way they are giving the university some kind of shine also in Lithuania. So these are the scholarships that you can apply. Doesn't matter which country you are from. Now there are some scholarships, as you can see in the screen, that only are for some specific countries. So let's say MRU partial tuition scholarships for applicants from Ukraine, Belarus, and Georgia. So it means that their tuition fee is a bit reduced depending on the study program that they choose. They are paying a bit less amount of the fee. Then we have MRU first year tuition fee waiver. This is for this tuition fee waiver can apply students from Kazakhstan and from Azerbaijan who are applying for bachelor degree. So then, and it is decided according to their competitive grade, according to their educational results, whether we can give them the tuition fee waiver. If you receive the scholarship, then it means that you will not have to pay for your first year bachelor degree studies. From the second year, then you already have to pay. And well, last but not least, these are the state scholarship for full-time master degree studies. So already you can apply to this scholarship. It is actually established not by the university, but by the International Education Support Foundation in Lithuania. So Azerbaijan, Belarus, Moldova, Ukraine, students from those countries who are applying for master degree studies, they can submit applications for this scholarship. So if you are interested about that, also you can just go to our website. You will see the links and the name of the university website later. So you can just check it out. Okay, now let's move on. So now if you are a student at MRU, These are the facilities that you will also receive, not only with you, besides your studies, let's say like that. So, well, first of all, we are really glad that we have quite a lot of student organizations. So, well, also Tekla, let's say, was from International Ambassador Network. We have that. We also have Student Association. We have a debate club. We have quite a lot of dancing classes, solo dancing, folk dancing, and so on. We also have our pop group, let's say like that. We have our classic music group as well. So if you are into those things, you can join us. We also have our lawyers club, where you can practice if you are trying to be a lawyer in the future. Yeah, so we also offer you a green campus. Later in the presentation, I will show you some photos where you will see how much green nature we have around the university. We are offering a campus accommodation on campus. I will also speak about that a bit later. A great Wi-Fi. Actually, Lithuania has one of the fastest, I think even the fastest Wi-Fi in Europe, at least for sure. I think maybe also even in the world, so that's not a problem for our students. And well, yeah, about library and gyms, I will also show you some pictures later in the presentation. Yeah, so now a bit about living costs, living expenses. So of course, mostly this depends on your needs and on your personal expenses and on the accommodation that you choose to live in. So if you decide to stay in MRU student house, the prices are as such. It is from 70 euros per month to 200 euros per month. Now, for 70 euros, you will receive a room with two more people in it. Then you will have to share a room with two more people. There's going to be three of you there. Or if you want to live independently, yes, alone, then you can pay 200 euros for a personal one person room, yes, with your own shower, your own bathroom, and so on. Yeah, and these both, we have two student houses, and they are both just 5 minutes by foot from the main university campus. So it's really, well, you will not even have to use, let's say, public transportation. So, but now the living expenses, we usually say that with accommodation on campus for student per month is about 400, 500 euros. It really depends on your own needs, because let's say public transportation in Lithuania, in Vilnius for international students is with 80% discount. So per month it is just 6 euros. I think it's 5 euros 80 cents or something. So 6 euros for the whole month. And you can use trolleys, you can use buses all around the city. So that's really not enough. So as you can see, it is not that expensive comparing to other European countries. And well, of course, if you are renting an apartment, let's say, or even a room, then of course your monthly expenses get higher, much higher actually. Well, in here we have written 550 to 600 euros, but of course it depends on the flat or of the room that you are renting. If you want to stay a bit more near the city center, then the monthly rent can be about 400, 500 euros only for the rent. Yeah, so that's the case with the expenses. If you have any questions one more time about expenses, about everything, you can just write to the chat, okay, or to the questions and answers section one more time. Okay, so now a bit photos of MRU. So here you can see our first building. We have 5 buildings of MRU. So this is the first one. Here you can see from the top all 5 of them. Yeah, so and already you can see quite a lot of green. Yeah, so this is our inner yard, let's say like that. We all the time have all kinds of events here, and students are just coming here during the breaks. Also administration and staff and teachers. You can play volleyball here, as you can see. Yeah, so this is actually here you can see our student house. On the right right hand corner, you can see our university, and you can see what a big let's say a tree, not a tree, a forest we have near our university. So that's really nice. There's a lot of fresh air around the campus. Yeah, so you can see our students who are enjoying also the fresh air. Yes, here is the interior of the university. Of course, not all classes are like so huge, but these are just some of them. Yeah, so you can see like this is the main hall where all of the events, all of, let's say your graduation also would be happening in this room. Yeah, so we have our rotunda hall. This is another hall for the classes and for all kind of events. These are actually students of our public academy, of our public security academy. They are preparing to be policemen or work in the borders and so on. As I said, we also have a gym. We also have a sports hall. Students can use it free of charge whenever it's not occupied, let's say, by our basketball team who are practicing sometimes there also. Yeah, so here you can see our library. You can come here at night as well. Even during the examination sessions, it is working 24/7. So you will really have time to come here if you, let's say, stay at the dormitory and see that your flatmate, your group mates who are living in the same place, if they are not studying, if they are listening to music or something, so you can always come here. Yeah, so there's some more space of the library. And this is our MRU lab space, another building that is just near the campus. So this is a building for all kind of events and for our researchers who are doing all kind of projects for the university and for Lithuania as well. Sometimes we also have classes in here. Yeah, so this is the interior of the MRU lab space. As you can see, we have our summer school happening here. And I can see one more question. I will answer it a bit later, okay? And then we also have here our student house. As you can see here, it is in the winter, so we have two student houses like that. So actually, as you can see, quite a lot of space, and usually all international students, as soon as they receive the admission, the confirmation that they will be admitted, they can reserve a spot here, a place, and at least for the beginning of studies, they do stay here, and usually they do stay during the whole study period. Okay, so and now we came to an end. One more time, I would like to tell you that, as Tekla said, we will have consultations and MRU Instagram takeovers done by our international ambassadors. So actually from tomorrow, we start with our intern who is working now at our office, Ilona. She is from Ukraine. So tomorrow you can just check our MRU Instagram. It is called, the account is called mru.university. So have a look at it on Instagram, and tomorrow she will be sharing her day and answering your questions in the stories section. We will have the same on March 25th, we will have on 28th, and then on March 18th, we will have Instagram consultations in Ukrainian and in Russian languages, also done by Ilona. And we also, in the end of April, we will have 2 weeks for WhatsApp consultations in Ukrainian and in Russian languages. So we will also have the same in Georgian. We will also have it in Turkish language, in Portuguese, but I just took these ones out for this presentation. Yeah, so okay, I can see one more question from Anna. How is the internship system organized? So, well, actually, each program of the studies, they have a quite different internship system. Maybe, I'm not sure what do you mean maybe by the system? Maybe you could clarify, because, well, for some programs, you have to complete only one internship at the end of your studies. For other programs, you have that each semester, or maybe each year at the end of your second semester, at the end of the spring semester. So, and students usually can choose if they want to complete the internship in Lithuania, or if they would like to go somewhere else for let's say Erasmus internship. So you can do that too. Yeah. So for now, for example, Ilona, this our intern who is from Ukraine. So she came to our university as an exchange student, and after the first semester, she decided that she wants to stay here at MRU, and she applied for the internship. So actually, it's a really quick process procedure. It's not too many documents or anything like that. And well, after 1 week of meetings, we just have her as our intern. So I don't know, Anna, if I answered your question. If you want to ask something else, just let me know, okay? So, okay, I can see somebody typing, so we can wait a bit. Yes, for another question or maybe answer. And then I will show you a short video that was made by BBC. It will just tell you a bit about our university for you to get a small glance of it. Of course, you can check our YouTube channel for the university, and you will see even more videos. Okay, so Aliyah, sorry, I did not see fee for bachelor. Yeah, so actually the fees, I did not indicate them because they are quite different for some programs, but for bachelor degree, the prices are about 2,160 euros per one academic year. For master degree, studies are a bit, the fees are a bit higher, so it is about 3,120 euros, something like that, yeah. And the English language minor studies for 1 year, like a foundation program, it costs 1,800 euros also for one academic year, which is the duration of the program. Okay, so now I will share a video, okay? We will watch a video. During that video, you can think about more questions if you have them, okay? And then we can move on. Oh, sorry, not this one. Here's the video. Okay.
One of the university's intention is to bring this world closer together, to build less walls, to learn about differences.
We put emphasis on our students and on fostering the soft skills, the analytic thinking, the creative thinking, design thinking.
It's a space of freedom, it's a space of discussion, and it's a space where you can fulfill all your potential.
Now our projection for the future, we will be an alternative, modern, open university who will reflect the societal needs of the communities.
Okay. Yeah, so this was just a short video. We also have a longer video of BBC that is more than 3 minutes, but I did want to take more time. And, you know, usually during the presentations, videos are not that interesting for people. So you can just go on our YouTube channel, also just write Mykolas Romeris University, and you will see quite a lot of videos about our university with students speaking and so on. So, well, that would be quite it from me. So, do we have more questions from students, from potential students? I can say like that. Okay, Pavlo is asking, what problems can be when an underage is admitted? We finish school at the age of 17. Yeah, so we are aware of that, and actually no problems, fortunately. So maybe just in your study contract, there might be a requirement that not you sign the contract, but an adult person who is already proper age to sign the contract, who is, let's say, responsible for you. So it can be your parent or somebody else who has a legal right as your the person who is responsible for you. So that's really not a problem. We already had students we had from Belarus. Yes, I remember Natalia, I think it was. So yeah, she was 17 when she came to us to study psychology. So it's not a problem for sure. Okay, Maka, do I need to take exams for admission? So, well, Well, the first answer would be no, but again, there are different situations. Let's say if you did not take a mathematics exam and you are applying for a psychology program for which a mathematics exam is required, so then you will have to take our mathematics knowledge evaluation. Or let's say if we can see that your grades were, let's say, not that good in your secondary education or in your bachelor degree studies, and maybe we have some thoughts that it might be good for us to check if you really will be able to study in English, so then we can offer you to take our English language knowledge evaluation. But we do not have these, let's say, entrance examinations. These are only additional evaluation just to check and just even for yourself to see if you are really able to study, if you will be able to study. Okay, maybe I will turn on the question and answers list so we can then see everything. Okay, I'll just go through the questions. Do I need to take exam? Yes, we answered that. Okay, now what is the payment system for the whole year, semester or monthly? So thank you, Lisa, for your question. So, well, for the first year, we are usually asking students to pay for the whole year, for the first year, the tuition fee for the first year of your studies. But then from the second year, you have to pay each semester. If you do not have this kind of possibility, so you again can write a request for your faculty explaining your situation back at home, let's say, yes, financial situation, and you can ask to pay monthly. Even if it is even better for you, you can write down what kind of amount of money can you pay until which date. So we are really flexible in that question. Only for the first year, we need your first year tuition fee, the whole fee. But again, if you have an extraordinary situation, then for sure we can speak with you. Just write us an email and we can see what we can do. Maybe we will accept the tuition fee only for the first semester of your first year studies. So that's possible as well. Yeah. Okay, so now we have another one. What are the features of copyright? Do I need to buy textbooks, access to online libraries, etc.? So no, you don't have to buy anything. Everything is given to you by the university. As I said in my presentation, we are quite a digital university and everything is happening online for our students. So you do have access to our electronic library also, and then you can take some informational sources from there, let's say for your thesis, for your written assignments, for your presentations and so on. So you do not need to buy that. Of course, there might be some suggestions from professors that if you want to improve even more, you can buy this textbook or something like that, but it's not obligatory for sure. You will not need to do that. Okay, another question from Daniel. Do students have some time for part-time work or the paid internships in their senior years? So, well, yes, actually. Of course, it depends which cycle is the student studying in. If you are studying in bachelor degree, then probably you will not have that much time for a day job. Yes, then you could probably work only in the evenings, because let's say for bachelor degree students, studies are all the time from 9 a.m. Earliest, and it might be until 4 p.m., let's say, like that, with some gaps in between. So it's a bit difficult for a bachelor degree student, but if you would work in the evenings or during the weekends, that's good. Yeah. For master degree students, classes are all the time in the evenings, so master degree students really have some time to work during the day. But now let's see the legal part of it. Yeah, because when students come to Lithuania, they have to apply for a national D-type visa, and then they can apply for a TRP, temporary residence permit. So you can work only if you have the TRP, and you can work only 20 hours per week. Yeah, so you can work only part-time. So just have that in mind, that if you have only visa, then wait for your TRP to arrive and only then you can start working. This does not apply to PhD students. They can work full-time. Okay, so that's the answer for Daniil. Now, Alex, is there a language school? So, well, as I said, we have English language minor studies. So this is a one-year program for those who want to improve their English to B1 level. So this is not a separate school. This is still MRU, and you are just studying for 1 year additionally before your bachelor degree studies. So we have that. And also when you want to study in bachelor, if you want to study philology, you can choose our program English language for specific purposes and the second foreign language. This means that you will be studying English for public administration, for law, for business, and so on. And then the second foreign language, you will choose to study from the beginner level. You can choose from Spanish, French, Korean, Chinese, Norwegian, and that's it, I think. Yeah. So you can check out our website. You will see more information about this program there. Okay. Okay, question from Olesia. Have you graduated from a Lithuanian university? If so, which one? Okay, so thank you for a personal question. I graduated MRU. I am MRU alumni, actually. And I graduated the program that I was just speaking about. I graduated English for specific purposes and French. I was studying French as my second foreign language. Yeah. So I actually started working when I was still a student, and then I stopped, finished my studies, graduated, and I stayed in MRU to work from another side, to be not a student, but to be a administrator then. Okay, Clara, for how long is the student visa issued and how is it extended? So visa is issued for 1 year. Let's say, well, just let's take an example. Let's say you were accepted to MRU, and then as soon as you receive your admission letter, our student support manager, my colleague Živile, she will contact you with information about your visa application procedure. Then you receive your visa for 1 year, you come to Lithuania, and already in your first weeks of being in Vilnius, you can apply for a temporary residence permit. You don't need to wait for your visa to expire. And there is no such thing as visa extension. You will just simply apply for the TRP, temporary residence permit. The TRP allows you to work, and it is given to you for 2 years. So it means that if you have a TRP for 2 years, you are calm, you don't need to go to the migration department anymore, and so on. Yeah, so that's that would be a question answer for that. And also, well, about the procedure, it's really not difficult. Also, our immigration department in Lithuania is trying to be as digital as possible. Everything is happening online as well. You have to submit all of the documents to a specific program, and then you just receive the answer. And when they ask you, you just go to the department to pick up your card, your TRP. Okay, question from Irina. How many lessons per week? So, well, that really depends on the program that you have chosen, but usually students have all of the days per week busy with classes, but maybe during one, let's say one day, you might have about 3 or 4 classes. But it really depends, as I said, because sometimes, let's say, I know even Tekla, who was speaking with us in the beginning of the presentation, she has her Mondays free. Yeah, so she does not have any classes on Monday, but maybe then on Tuesday she has a busier day. Maybe she has like 5 lessons, classes. So it's really a bit hard to tell. But actually on our website, if you go on each program, you can click on the description of the program and you will see the exact plan, what kind of classes you will have each semester. Okay, I will check if we have any more questions. In the public chat, I think the same. Okay, so if there are no more questions, maybe I can give you some questions. Can you tell me what countries are you from? It's just interesting for me to see who I'm talking to. I can see quite a lot of names. I can see Max, Galina, Victor, Valera. I can see Artur, Aliya. Okay, Aliya from Kazakhstan. That's really nice. I was in Kazakhstan last year for the first time. I really loved it. Okay, Ukraine. Okay, we have 3 from Ukraine. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, Boris also from Ukraine. I love Ukraine as well. I was there quite a lot of times. I loved Lviv. Actually, it was my favorite city there. Okay, we have Belarus. I haven't been to Belarus. I would really love to go there. Okay, we have Marina from Ukraine, from Dnipro. I also was in Dnipro. It was really nice there, yeah. Okay, so nice to see that. So, well, maybe you have some questions about your like requirements for your countries. Let's say for Kazakhstan, yeah, for Aliya, just have in mind that if you will be applying for bachelor degree studies, then we will need your national unified national test results. That's necessary for applicants from Kazakhstan, yeah. For Ukraine, also we need your unified examinations results. That is also necessary. Okay, so we have 3 countries, yeah, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, and Belarus, 3 great countries. Thank you for writing that. So maybe you can also write to me what fields are you interested in? Are you interested in informatics or psychology or philology? Or maybe you already have a bachelor and you are interested in masters. Okay, Galina, philology. Oh, that's great. Yeah. I'm into philology as well. So actually, yeah, our program English for specific purposes and the second foreign language is great for philology because you then get to learn another language, and you know languages are really perspective in this year, in this year and age. Let's say like that. Yeah, you can find quite a lot of work job offers that require to know at English for sure. Yeah, and another foreign language is also a benefit. So that's great. Okay, marketing, Zarina or Jarina, I'm not sure. Okay, marketing. Yeah, so that's also great. We also have programs in marketing. Yeah, we have branding and marketing and advertising. We have digital, we have communication and digital marketing. So Zarina, we do have what to offer to you. Yeah, okay, Boris is interested in economics. So that's really great too. Well, you see, I have what to offer for everybody. So in economics, we have digital economics, actually. We have financial markets. That's also in that field. So you should really have a look to our website. Okay, Marina. Marina is interested in law. So, well, I can say a bit information about our law programs because in law we have only programs in master degree because, well, in Lithuania it would be no reason for you to study Lithuanian law. Yeah. So we also only offer that in English in a master degree. We have European and international business law. We have international law. We have intellectual property law, private law as well. And actually, we have quite a lot of law programs with our partner universities from Ukraine. So Marina, if you are from Ukraine, you can just have a look to our website and maybe you will find some programs where you can study both in Lithuania and in Ukraine as well. So I would really suggest you that. Okay, Artur, same from some from IT. Yeah, something from IT. So we have the program that I'm really proud of. We have informatics and digital contents, the program that I spoke to you a bit. So this is a program, a double degree program with South Korea. So for first and second year, you would be studying in Lithuania, in MRU, in Vilnius. And for the third and fourth year, you would be studying in South Korea in Dongso University. And this informatics program is informatics and animation also. So you would be learning how to create games and so on. And actually, this is what students are doing during their time in South Korea, because in South Korea, they really have great partners in that Dongso University who are working even with movie environment in Hollywood. So that would be really a nice opportunity for you. So I really suggest you to go have a look. Okay. So have any of you been in Lithuania? Because we still have quite some time left, so I'm allowing myself to give you some questions. Have you been to Lithuania? Have you been to Vilnius? Okay, Marina hasn't. Would you like to come? Would you like to visit? Maybe anybody else has been. Okay, Max hasn't been here as well. Well, that's strange, actually. Usually when our students come from Ukraine, from Belarus, they say that, oh, I come here almost every weekend, especially people from Belarus. They quite usually come to Lithuania, to Vilnius, because actually Vilnius is just like 50 kilometers away from the Belarus border. Yeah. Okay, so well, I really hope to see you in Vilnius, in MRU especially. So yeah, so maybe I will show you the last slide one more time for you to know where you can find some more information about our university. So I really suggest you to follow our MRU Instagram account. I will write you in the chat one more time. Because from tomorrow there should be quite a lot of stories of our Ukrainian intern, Ilona. She will speak with you about her day at MRU, her work, her study experience, so you can give her questions also. Okay, MRU University. Yeah, so here is the Instagram account. You can also check us out on Facebook, on Mykolas Romeris University account. Then on, of course, in our website, there you will find all of the information that you need about programs, about tuition fees, and everything like that. And I will also write you my email. You can see it on the slide, but one more time here. So here is my personal, well, not personal, university email. So if you have any questions, let's say about your GPA, about your educational results, are you eligible? Or if you even have some more questions, just put it down to the text and write me the email. Okay. Okay, so I really think that maybe enough questions from me. Yeah, I think that you do not have any more questions, as I understand. Maybe if you do, you can still give me some. But if not, I think we can successfully finish our presentation then, if our administrators think that we can already. Okay, so Max, Alex, Pavlo, thank you for writing to me. It's really nice when people are communicating. Then I don't feel alone, yeah, speaking alone with the screen. So thank you for that.